Birdman from Hot Rod Customs again. Listen, this is a project that I've had for a lot longer than anybody cares about, but I've done a lot of work to it. I've done all the work on this car, from the frame to the assembly to the design, and I want to show it to you because it's a project we're going to be working on. It's not done. It still needs wiring. It needs some brake lines. It needs some fuel lines. You know, it needs finishing up, and that's what we're going to be doing here. So let me show you this car, see what you think, and we'll take it from there. It is a fiberglass car, and it's an old, what they call Jamaican fiberfab body. And they made these cars, these bodies in the 60s, and I've owned this body for a long time. And it's been a running car, but then I decided to build it into a real, what I consider show car hot rod custom. And so this is where we're at now. And we're going to be focusing in on it a little bit and show you what we're doing. So there it is. Small Block Chevy-powered, 4-speed transmission, quick change rear end, tubular chassis, and the car is got some downdraft levers, as you can see, and it's a total custom front to back. And we'll take a couple of shots of it. It is a lot of fun to work on this car, and I've done all the paint work on the car, and I've done all the fiberglass work on the car, so it's been a project, and I hope that you like it.
So today what we're going to end up doing, we're going to sand all this down, we're going to prime it up, we're going to set the windshield in, and then we're actually going to flush seal the windshield instead of using a gasket, because with it being a fiberglass body, it's got a little more twist than a standard body would, so the gasket won't hold it with the twist to it. Okay. Good. You just let it go. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Okay. So you can see in some of the areas like here, the glass is farther away from the body here than touching here. And over in that area it's farther away. That's why we can't use the gasket on it. Then up here we're kind of raised up also. So we're going to end up priming all this up, and we're going to end up flush mounting it all. So it'll be nice and urethaned in. So here we got to sand down, get the clear coat so we can get the primer to stick to it, everything.
I have another project in here. Jag car that I'm doing. But, anyway. Get down there, then I gotta get up. That's a whole other challenge. Alright, we're gonna put this window in and see if it fits, right? The one in question. Which I don't know which one. Which one is that?
So top one is the first one we got right here, driver stuff.
channel right there. That's it. I don't know. This don't look right. Oh, there it is. Helps if we put it in the right place, right? I guess I should get some glasses. What do you think? What's going on here? Oh.
The last guy might have made it wrong.
No, the glass guy knows what he's doing. Just the guy that's doing it doesn't know what he's doing. That's always a challenge. Drop stuff. There's a hole. I think it would find the hole. Tedious work. Can adjust it from here. Looks good there. Maybe we should try it on the other side. Those are loose. Don't do it.
I got it. I'm up.
Oh, I see. You made an adjustment there. I was unaware of.
I brought it too far forward with that. Alright, let's
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pop it back open.
He's trying the one that was passenger side over there to see if it gets better.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Which one actually fits? I don't know.
It should, if I didn't label them wrong, it should be this one fit that side. But we're about to find out if I was right or wrong.
Yeah, those windows or something.
So here we're just cleaning the edge of the glass, getting rid of contamination, getting a little scuff line on there so our primer sticks to it. Basically, we've got to create our own frit on one like this. Like most modern windshields have a frit band built into them. And what those frit does, it keeps UV rays from breaking down the urethane behind the glass.
You gotta use the good window for the pattern, right? So we can't keep the good window.
Nope, can't keep the good window.
Jeez.
I'm telling you, glass guy, man, he's something else.
Glass guy. He keeps taking it, taking it, taking it. Just talk about it anyway. Tell them about this windshield, this 57, right, Corvette windshield. John had to get like 4 of them before he found one that was worth keeping.
4 was perfect.
Yeah.
We got one that had a scratch, one that had a black spot inside the glass. I think we rejected 3 or 4 of them before we kept that one.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't understand what you just said, because I thought that, what did you just say just passed?
The window tint?
Window tint.
Yeah.
Because, you know, depending on the level of window tint, they read it. If it's too deep, they fail you.
It's not on there anymore. They literally just took that off the...
That has nothing to do with safety inspection.
Okay. All right.
You can no longer fail a safety inspection for it.
That's interesting.
I thought my light was off in the back, but it was like 2% brighter, 2 watts brighter. Because one of them was a German bulb and one of them was an American-made bulb.
You can slide that.
I didn't get a ticket, but I was like surprised.
Just slide it forward.
Perfect.
You know, I gotta sand these plexiglass. This is, I think, plexiglass. I don't know.
Yeah, it looked like plate.
What do I?
Yeah.
You mean like we're doing right here?
Gotta get them
I like
muscle
to make
memory.
mistakes right away, so then I.
You like to right away something else to Frankenstein.
That was great. Just go ahead and wipe all that off right there.
This is an article about
Yeah, that's it.
how you shouldn't sweat on it. Because like, when's you gonna?
Now I just gotta straighten it out and make it stay straight.
It's when you walk up to a car, you see that edge around there, but then you don't notice it.
Like, is it gonna have the same antenna? And they're like, I
Really?
was like, what antenna are you talking about? They're like, all the black. I'm like, that's not antennas. I guess we're about ready to start flush sealing this one in.
That'll make a big difference on that window.
Mm-hmm. You may talk to Cynthia and tell her to get you some new tools. This guy, he's evidently going to go put a piece of glass in a garage door.
Are gonna go underneath the,
Oh, the wraparound? Yeah,
Right.
they're not over here.
oh, they're right here somewhere.
Oh.
Birdman from Hot Rod Customs, and we're back. And we're talking about this fabulous Jamaican window installation. And my good friend here from Allstate Glass, John, was kind enough to put up with the nonsense to making these windows. And he's holding one actually. And so we're going to install it here so we can show you that we went through, I don't know how many fittings here, John.
Probably 4 or 5 fittings on it.
4 or 5
We've
fittings.
gone through the process of fabricating and adjusting the measurements and angles, and finally got them down to science and fitting right, and then we sent them off to get them tempered, and here we are ready to put them in.
Okay. I think that that's
Yeah.
naturally right. And somehow I gotta attach them with what would you recommend you attach? I got I was thinking about pop riveting them.
That's what I was about to say. If you can get in with a pop rivet, that would work, or a really small self-tapper. Will self-tapper go through the fiberglass and hold okay, or will it strip?
Yeah, it'll probably strip, you know, but I think what they use, you know, I can take these clips out of here, right? These clips just, they just come out of here.
The back.
Yeah, but I think I can do it with that. See, I can just trim this.
Right.
And I think I got this. I think this will work. I think this is thin. If you feel how thin this
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah. It's maybe not even an 8.
Right. So this will clip in there, and I think I can do it. I think it'll work. Back, you know, will go in. You'd have to screw it in. You know what I mean? So I don't know. In other words, I could make this go in here like this, right, and screw it in. I don't know. I mean, that's what it's for, right?
Yeah, this is more designed to go into a channel.
Well, this is a channel.
Well, the channel is usually the depth. Put him in his pond, so we had nice fish later.
I used to buy, one time, I went to, when I first built the pond, I had a recirculating pump in it, I had all kinds of shit in it. And it was an experiment, I never made a pond before. But anyway, I had this pond, and so I wanted to stock it to see if fish would live in it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I went to the fish store, you know, and I said to the guy in the fish store, how much for that goldfish? And he goes, oh, they're 10 cents a piece. Oh. I said, how many you got? He goes, what do you mean? I go, how many you got? He goes, oh, there's like 10,000 of them. I said, oh, okay, I'll take them. He goes, what? He said, are you crazy? I said, no, I want them. So he gave me these bags full of, you know, tiny little goldfish, feeder fish, right? And when I released them, I found it quite interesting that they swam away in they stayed together. And they swam away in the bag that I took them out of, right?
Right.
It was like 10 bags, 10 or 12 bags. So I released all these things. And over the course of a couple of years, these fucking goldfish got to be about this big. They were big. Mm-hmm. And what would happen is hawks and stuff and foxes and whatnot would fly over, and they'd dive down there and they'd grab them things out of the water. It was crazy. I mean, it was like unbelievable. Then I stocked it full of trout too. And this guy, he had a blast. He had a blast fishing. The whole neighborhood had a blast fishing. It was like the place to go. Let's go to the bird salt to go fishing. Okay. Anyway, it was fun. Good memory.
We're gonna have to stretch it out some more. It fits good with the glass only, it doesn't fit with the gasket yet.
We gotta open the gasket up a little.
Let's just double check.
Do you want a screwdriver? Ready?
Fits nice and tight down there. Tell you what, let's try another
Try the other gasket.
plan of attack.
One of them, the holes line up, the other one,
The holes
there. Yeah, let me have the super tool there. Well, you gotta get over here.
Yeah, and I'm all the way down here.
Oh, I see there's a nut here.
All right, let's come back out with it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put it in afterwards.
We're stuck now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put it in afterwards.
Here, hold on, hold on.
It's too big.
Yeah,
But I'll be okay on this side. This side's got more room,
right.
so I'll be all right. And see how it's.
Yeah, it'll straighten it out in the opening.
It'll straighten it out in the opening. You know, it'll be no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. This will work. These will work. It's a good looking window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy that did is pretty good looking too.
I'm still waiting for my tattooed girl to come by.
Me too. Been waiting on her. I can send a couple of them.
Yeah,
Okay, I was looking at this. So we got.
we're good. I got the track in here.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was trying to push it to that section of the track, and we got this track.
Yeah, but you gotta roll it down just a touch so I can push this in, because it's hitting the track. Okay, now roll it up. See? Geez, why has it got this? It's got that, huh? Again. Huh.
So I can adjust the glass. It can go over that way some.
Yeah, it's tilted. This is high.
Okay. But hell, I made it. The banker had the wrong door. Because I couldn't leave notes on the glass when they temper it, or it would have been etched into the glass. But I don't think I grabbed the wrong one.
See, okay, it's up, it's hitting that track, but you gotta, yeah. All right, roll it down for a second. Okay, push the whole thing out, the window, okay. Now go up. Push it out, come on up. Yeah, so let me take that track off just for the hell of it. Let's see what happens. There's only 2 screws in it.
Okay.
They're nasty. They'll, I was driving in Texas, and nobody wants me to drive, you know. And this is before my stroke even, you know, and I was driving a rental car, and I was flying down this road, and they kept saying to me, "You gotta slow down, you're driving too fast, you're driving too fast." I said, "Well, we gotta get there." All of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see this flash, and I take the car and I go whoosh, like this, and it was an SUV. So understeer is a huge problem. So the car goes up like this, and it kind of like gets gets off the ground. And then I bring it back, right? And when I did that, I saw this boar right by he came running right in front of our truck, right? And it was a rental thing, like a van that carried like 12 people or something, you know? And the guy in the back seat of the van, who's a friend of mine, said, "Bruce," he said, "did you see the size of that thing?" I said, "No, I just tried not to hit him." He goes, "If we hit him, it'd have totaled this car," because he was a big boy. And I said, "Well, I never even really saw him, you know what I mean? It was just like a flash, you know?" And he said, "Well, I saw him." He said, "Holy Christ, that was a problem there." I said, "Well, that's good news. We didn't hit him, but that was enough to scare the hell out of you." Those things are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I got these are the other things that they sent me.
I was looking at that.
I don't know what you do with these. Volkswagen. See, I think you put them on metal like that, and that's the wiper. See, I think the wiper, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. How this would
I was looking at it, trying to figure it out myself. Like, how would that one hold? Like, to me, it just looks like a wedge end type deal for something stationary, maybe.
Yeah, but you see it's got the,
Yeah. You have the window crank for this side, or are you just using the same one for both sides?
that's all I can find. The window crank?
Yeah, do you have the arm for this side, or are you just using the one off?
I'm just using the one over there,
Okay.
because I have it, but I don't know where it is, and I don't have the bolt either. See, this says outside scraper for Carmen Gia 60 to 71, you see?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how it works.
I was thinking, oh man, that's gonna be some fun. Putting that together, you know?
I can't find the freaking thread pitch on that crank. Must be metric. He's just a little turtle, and I said, oh shit, I got a nice garden, I'll put him in there. Maybe he'll, you know. I don't know that about turtles, but. One time I was in Texas, driving down the road with a bunch of girls in a car.
Good old days.
They were pulled over.
Oh.
So I was with a friend of mine, so I said, well, let's stop and see if we can help them. You know, who the hell knows what the hell they're doing. We go over there. Yeah. They go, yeah. So we got this turtle. And I said, a turtle? Yeah. And that turtle was about this big in diameter.
Uh-huh.
I said, it's a big turtle. You know, them little bastards will bite you.
Oh, yeah.
And I picked that turtle up, I put it in the trunk of their car.
How are they gonna get it out?
And I said,
Not his problem.
I said, it's not my problem. I said, go find some water and put them in it. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. Well, we can't leave them out here. I said, okay, well, I'm putting them in your trunk.
That's funny. I know they'll, like, those snappers will take your hand off.
Yeah. Yeah, they
They'll
will.
bite the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Alright. This one we need to cut about 3/16 off of it.
John's a big computer guy. He builds computers.
Oh, really?
So if you need attention, you can drill a hole or something.
Mm-hmm.
A regular 3/8 chuck. So they just had one advertised for $260 with free delivery. Normally they're like $1,700. You know what I mean? For a good one.
Right.
So I said, I'm not gonna buy it. I mean, if it works 3 times, it's great. If it doesn't, I'll throw it out. You know what I mean? But it's kind of crazy.
Usually.
You know, like I had a couple of grinders, the bushings are all, the bronze bushings, they're all shot. It's like a heavy vibration, and so I just throw the damn things, because I pay $9.99 when they're on sale. So, you know, so I just throw them out. It looks good from here.
Looks even better from my house.
Yeah,
Isn't that the old saying?
yeah.
Good from my house.
Why are they all over here though? Why? No, you got the wrong window.
I believe you.
Well, I had a 50-50 shot.
I used to always have in my bar overproof rum. And, you know, girls always drank rum. So they say, oh, can you make me a rum and coke? I go, yeah, sure, I'll make you a rum and coke. And the overproof rum was like 110 octane. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
It's tough.
And it's really nice. So I used to make them this drink, and they, like one drink, and they were blasted. You know what I mean? They were like, "What the hell is in that rum?" I used to go, "Here's my rum and coke for you."
We're gonna get it on one of these tries. We had a 50-50 shot on which window went where.
I know.
I failed.
You know, that's how you learn. It, you know, in this stuff, it's like, you know, I do it so many times. I'm putting together a computer or something. I'm building. You know, it's a lot of taking stuff apart just to get it right. You know.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
Test fit. Give it a go again. Gasket.
Put it by your car door, John. So your car's locked.
Mine?
Yeah.
I must have hit the button in my
Who
pocket.
the hell has to lock your car? I have no idea, but you do.
I think I must have hit the button in my pocket. 'Cause I don't
No,
usually
it's
lock
not
it.
your car. Put it next to his.
Oh, his,
Volkswagen.
yeah. It's a rough neighborhood around here.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine. Shit, man. Bob Edgerton. We used to hang out all the time. We used to go in and steal a bottle of rum. You like rum? At a pharmacy that we got in. You go in and rob the thing and buy a little thing of Coke. And we go to the movies and we'd have rum and Coke. Take a swig of the rum, take a swig of the Coke. Well, you can imagine how long the Coke lasted. You know what I mean? It was like, back then the bottles were just, I don't know, 12 ounce or whatever. We'd be blasted. You like that rum? Oh, God, I get sick as hell on that.
I think I've probably been sick on about everything by now.
Rum gets me.
I used to hate tequila because of Jose Cuervo.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Jose
love
Cuervo is
tequila,
a
but you
horrible
can't drink a
tequila.
lot of it because I get blasted on it myself. And it used to be able to, I could drink scotch or hard liquor, like, you know, blended whiskey or something. I could drink it all day long, all night long, no problem. I wonder how good I was driving though, honestly, quite frankly, I think about it. But now I have 2 drinks and I'm like blasted. I go like, holy mackerel. Some of them got plugs in them because I drilled holes in them when I was making the frame.
I ended up with a flat tire at a customer's house last week.
Oh,
Had to change my tire in their driveway.
I gotta tell you, I was, this company is called Vevor, V-E-V-O-R. I was out in California riding, I think I was on the 405. And these guys
troopers back then?
Troopers back then,
Yeah.
Got this old way out, and he kicks this thing, this log, which was right in the middle of the road. He kicks it with his foot, and I missed it by about, I don't know, like a foot. I was close. But when he kicked it out of my way. I would have probably hit the thing. And it was like, holy shit, man. What do we got here?
Hold on. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is near perfect. See, look, you got this one. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's near perfect. All right, I know I gotta adjust it and all
Yeah.
that crap, but that's
Nice.
correct.